So you would join your strength to S9's that Ishgard might be free from the rage of the great worm forevermore? Then I shall honor my promise. You shall have full use of your powers by the time we are done. Before we begin, there is something I must needs confess. You will recall the tale of my battle with Nidhogg 20 years past, and how the power of the dragon left me on account of the injuries I sustained. What I said was an untruth. The power did not abandon me, Draven. It was I who abandoned it. Being derived from our mortal enemies, the power of the Azure Dragoon is a double-edged sword. Even as it lends us the strength we need to smite dragons, it heightens our common communion with the creatures, rendering our minds more susceptible to their seduction than ordinary men. Even as I buried my lance in Nidhogg's flesh, our gazes locked, and mine eyes met then with a look that would fair impale a man. In that instant, I found myself assailed by a torment of emotions not mine own. Sorrow, rancor, pity, they threatened to drown the man in me and leave behind a dragon. Fearing that I might turn traitor, I chose to purge myself of the power that the eye had bestowed upon me. Thus, regaining lucidity, I was able to rout the grievously wounded Nidhogg. Alas, countless of his brethren yet remained. As if to mock me, they fell upon Ferndale with a vengeance. Bereft of my power, it was all I could do to save but one child. Nary a soul knows of this, nay, not even S9. But I can keep him in the dark no longer. Our last meeting, S9 said that protecting Ishgard and exacting revenge upon Nidhogg are as one to him. That frame of mind, I fear, may well lead to his demise. The desire to protect and the desire to avenge are opposing forces that can ill be reconciled. Worse, the latter serves only to cloud his sense of self. When next S9 and I meet, I intend to confess all, though I mean the loss of his good opinion. The outcome of the coming battle and his very life may well depend on his readiness to relinquish his powers. Never allow yourself to forget the origin of your strength. Ever does the dragon lurk behind your eyes, biding its time, ready to claim you for its own. Aught less than complete conviction, and you will find yourself in its vice-like clutches. So forewarned, let us return to our present endeavor. My promise to S9 was that I would impart unto you the technique that will mark you as a true Azure Dragoon. If you would know the truth, however, this knowledge is not within my power to bestow. No, you must claim the technique much as you claimed the final piece of the armor you bear, by proving yourself in battle with the dragons whose power you would unite with your own. I entrust you with the flute once more. Take it to the Providence Point and blow a single note, as strong as your lungs can muster. By locking wills with your adversary and prevailing, you will prove yourself worthy to champion the cause to which your lance is sworn. The dragon within you shall then awaken with a mighty roar. Oh, I'm so anxious, dude. This is it. I'm finally going to get my chess piece, and it's going to be so easy compared to having to pull together a party. So that means I lied to that guy earlier. I said, without a shadow of a doubt in my own mind, and I think I was justified in that you need a party to get your gear. But here in 2.0, A Realm Reborn, nope. You can solo it. You can get it all through your own efforts, which I find, again, it's kind of like a really mixed feelings for me, because in one sense, I feel like it shouldn't be that easy. I feel like your artifact armor, as it has always been in Final Fantasy Online games, is something that you earn through serious challenges, you know, either by yourself or in a party. And here it's just like, here you go, artifact armor. So I'm like, what? Like, really? This is how easy it is? But at the same time, I also know just how frustrating it can be to need and to try and pull a group together to get your armor and stuff like that, how time consuming and just how just it can really be a test of your patience and other people's patience. In 11 they were serious trials. It took huge groups of people just to get one person sometimes a piece of artifact armor, which seemed like it's really more effort than it needs to be. But this feels like the extreme opposite of that. It hardly requires any effort. It's just like, here you go, artifact armor. I don't know. I hope that beyond this, that if there's going to be like upgrades or you know, like artifact +1 or something like that, that it does require some kind of serious effort or some kind of like group effort or something like that. You know what I mean? It really should not be that easy, or this easy, I think. Hope they're not going like full casual on Final Fantasy XIV, because like I said earlier, I really want a good challenge in my games, and definitely in my MMOs. This thing is pretty cool, and it's kind of hurting me too. There you go, do that. Oh, that was awesome. Haha. Oh, it's over for you. Nice. Either these monsters are easy or I'm just that damn good as a Dragoon. I'm inclined to think it's the latter. Alright, so we got that done. Return to Albrecht, of course. Just, you know, how high can you jump at this? How high from a distance can you jump at this game without killing yourself? I'm wondering to myself, because I've seen myself fall now from pretty high heights and still live. It's not like Dark Souls. You fall 5 feet and you like break your fucking leg. Let's try this height, shall we? I mean, if I die, I could just, well, yeah, whatever. Here we go. Oh, that almost did it. That almost killed me. Did you see my health? When I landed, I had like maybe 10% or less, I think, health after that fall. And I think I'm going the wrong way. Yes, I am. Yeah, that was really close. This place is so cool, man. I can't get over how massive an improvement and how much more I really love Querethus now compared to the vanilla version. It's so much more interesting, and it makes an MMO more interesting to have more diverse, like, weathered environments as well. Snow places, desert places, big great plains of grass and thick forests and stuff like that. I love diverse environments in MMOs. And it doesn't have to be like super like hyper fantasy designed either, you know. Just a nicely, you know, almost believable kind of environment like this. This is fantasy, but I mean it's not outrageous like in terms of how things are scaled, you know what I mean? Alright, so Albrecht, guess what? I almost killed myself jumping off a cliff. By locking wills with your adversary and prevailing, you will prove yourself worthy to champion the cause to which your lance is sworn. The dragon within you shall then awaken with a mighty roar. You left this place as a man, Draven, but you return as a dragon. There is no more for me to teach you. From here, your battle is yours and yours alone. If you recall, I said there were 4 pieces to the armor of the Azure Dragoon. In truth, there is another. Oh, really? I would entrust it to you, but with due warning, the sheer power of the dragon housed within is such that many of your Azure forebears, myself unfortunately among them, have proven incapable of wielding it. But within you has awakened a power that forever eluded the likes of me. If you are not worthy of wearing the armor, then I know none who are. Remember my warning to you, Draven, and heed it well. The dog is a lord among his kind. Aught less than complete conviction, and you will surely fall under his thrall. Before you can master your foe, you must needs master yourself. Hone your lance arm till it can bear no further honing, and then present yourself to me. I look forward to our next meeting, my young Dragoon. Nice, nice! It's kind of cool how like this is all being like montaged because of me being already 50. You guys are getting like super fast forward version of like all of the Dragoon storyline. I think what I need to do. I don't think there's a. I don't think that. Is there a market? Are there markets? I don't know. I need to get. I need to pay heed to this this gentleman's advice and probably get myself some serious potions before I try to take on this level 50 quest. I mean, I have a couple of like really like weak potions, but those will surely not compare to X potions in terms of healing. Yeah, 80 points max, that's nothing. 80 points is a squat to keep me alive. I will need some serious potions. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to return to... Actually, you know what? First, let me go ahead and take the quest from him. There it is. Look at that. Draken Mail. Let's take the quest first. Ah, Draven. An urgent message arrived from XIV in your absence. He bids you come at once to the Steel Vigil. It would seem the dog is on the move, and rather sooner than we had anticipated. It seems you have not yet fully become master of the Dragoon within you. Yet we are racing against time. I fear we have no choice but to do battle to the best of your current abilities. Now, let us away. XIV must know the truth of Ferndale, lest he fall for the Great Worm's seduction. Into the Dragon's Maw. Yep, this is it. This is the final Dragoon quest. Okay, so now that I've taken that, let's see where the location is. It's in the exact same spot as it was before, starting off. And this is a different zone. This is... Huh? Wait a minute. No, it's not. It's in the same zone. It's just a little bit... Okay, yeah. North, up there. Okay, so, yeah. I'm glad that I went ahead and took the quest first. I'm going to go to Gridania. really quick, hit the markets, get myself some, I might actually, I wonder if I have any already, maybe on my retainer. I should probably check my retainers first. Retainers are NPCs that hold stuff for you, kind of like your own personal bank. But they also act as NPCs that help you sell things as well. It's an interesting system that was broken as hell and terribly flawed in Vanilla 14, but may yet still prove itself to be a successful system here in Final Fantasy A Realm Reborn. I guess I will go ahead and buy this stack of 5 for 5,000. It's weird that I'm paying a fee to buy this. Whatever. I shouldn't need any more than that. Okay, so I've got let's remove this. I'm gonna grab the high potions, and I've got the mega potions. I think they're on separate cooldowns, so combined, if that's correct, then it should make for good healing to keep me in the fight if things should get really ugly. There we go. Okay, let's teleport back to Dragonhead. Ah, yeah, I've been on for quite some time actually. I wonder if anybody else has been missing out on the live streams because they didn't get the notice. I don't know, like sometimes that's why I also think like maybe I really should post on the social networks like Twitter, Facebook and stuff like that when I'm going online, so people definitely have different ways of seeing that I'm online and won't miss the live streams because of you know, maybe bad communication between Twitch and their emails or something like that. I didn't transfer at all. I stayed exactly on the server that I originated from, Baomeng. The only thing that I would also say, oh, this is a pretty cool place, is if you started in 1.0 and you haven't actually done anything about coming back into the new A Realm Reborn yet, don't forget that there is an NPC, I can't remember the exact title of it, but there's a special NPC that may or may not have a lot of your stuff that you will have to talk to in order to get some of your belongings from. Like for example, with my character, all of my artifact gear and a lot of other like extra stuff was being held by this NPC. And I think the reason why it was like my artifact armor and stuff like that is because I was maybe holding that in my inventory on my character at the time when they had shut down the servers and started transferring things on into the new 2.0 version. But yeah, keep that in mind. There's a special NPC that holds things, so you will definitely want to check with that NPC. Okay, so here we are. This is into the Dragon's Maw, man. I love this music. This is so epic. Alright, before we do that, before we do any of this, I am going to transform Actually, I think this is my strongest weapon. I don't think it gets any more powerful than that from what I have. Yep. This is my most powerful polearm. Alright, I just need my chest piece. That's it. I've got everything else equipped. My helmet is actually hidden, in case you were wondering. I'll make that visible once I've completed the quest and gotten my chest piece, because I don't think it looks right without the chest piece. I'm just going over my skills a little bit, just to refresh my memory on what does what exactly. Okay. Alright, this is it. Here we go. Duty calls. I think the new version is really... This is what it should have been originally. This is how polished and how beautiful and just like almost everything. The 1.0 Vanilla 14 was missing so much of what this game has and what should have been there in the first place. It's great. It's really, really good. The only concern I have is how long is this going to be entertaining for high-level characters? A lot of us are already 50, like myself included. You know, how long will we have to wait till we see more endgame content? How long will this endgame content last to keep us entertained? You know what I mean? Thought there be better looking armor at level 50 by now. It doesn't get much better than the artifact armor, which is also kind of a concern that I have. But anyway, let's proceed.